All right, testing 1, 2, 3. All right, so it seems that we're on. Welcome to today's Facebook Live, and today's all about promotional channels. So unpacking your user journey. What is a funnel? And 4 directories you should consider as a music teacher. Now, really good to see some people on. Actually, today is a really hot day, so I don't mind if you actually at the end of this, if you're still not on, just watch the replay, and let's get the show rolling. So my name's Justin. Today we're going to talk about promotional channels. So awesome, and give me some love as well. Throw a like if you like something, throw a comment as well. It really just boosts my morale, and in terms of it lets me know what's good stuff, what's not so good stuff as well. Cool. So what you're going to learn today is what is a marketing funnel, the top websites you should be listing on as a music teacher, and organizing your first funnel offline. Have a look. Why do I have a piece of tofu on this PowerPoint? We're going to get into that a bit later. Okay. At this stage, you've identified your ideal customer. You have defined who you are as a music teacher and what makes you rock. The third one is also you've identified 1 or 2 parts of your user journey. If you haven't done that, make sure to go back to our first Facebook Live last week on Friday, Ideal Customer. Make sure to get your strategy down first and the tactics later. The tactics, cash, and also students will always come later, but your bigger vision is what's really important here. Funnels, woohoo! So people need to know you, and that's being aware of you. Then they'll need to like you as a music teacher. They need to be interested. They then need to trust you. They need to actually want to get to know you. And then they need to take action. So this sort of stage process of people knowing, liking, and trusting you is what we say in marketing as a funnel, as can be seen over here. So today, we're going to focus on tofu, which is my favorite food, but we're going to talk about top of the funnel content. How do you get people to actually be aware of you and maybe show some interest? So last week, you actually planned your user journey. Here's an example of a user journey of my customer, which is Samantha. So Samantha is looking for her piano lessons for her daughter. She types in piano lessons suburb into Google. Sam wants to know, like, and trust the school. So she visits an online directory, and we're going to get to at least 4 of them that you can list on by the end of today. Sam loves one profile on musicteacher.com and visits their website. Sam really likes this music school and fills out an inquiry form. She also subscribes to their newsletter. So the online directory is, and I guess the sales page, the About You page on the online directory is really important, because that's their first impression of you. That's the tofu stuff that we're looking at. When they actually fill out an inquiry form and subscribed, that is later in the desire stage and action stage. But interest means that they're interested and they've subscribed to your newsletter. Cool. 1 person viewing. All right, give me a like, say hi. I am really friendly. So online directories is a good tofu weapon. So in order to get yourself aware, this is what these are 4 directories, 4 websites that you need to sign up for, and you can do it for free. The first one is musicteacher.com.au. This is one of the largest online music teacher directories in Melbourne so far, or just in Australia in general. The next one is amtr.com.au. So that's the Australian Music Teachers Register. A little bit cheaper, actually, in signing up if you want the paid profile. But otherwise, you can do it for free. AMTR, music teacher. The third one, good shout out to Michael Story. All right, got a like. Thank you so much. Michael Story actually is one of the people in this group that has founded melbourne-musicteachers.com. So shout out to Michael Story because this is a really beautiful interface that you can advertise yourself as a independent music teacher. And so Michael for a really short fee per year, Michael also helps you out with listing and ranking yourself on Google a little bit more. So titles and meta descriptions for those who are more tech and marketing savvy. Michael does work on that with you if you go into his paid options. Just a shout out because he's an awesome bloke, not getting anything for it. Now the last one is vmta.org.au. Now I myself have heard really good things about this. The barrier to entry for Victorian Music Teachers Association is that emphasis on qualification. They do want people on their profile to be come from a degree from an Australian university and also have some sort of teaching experience within the education system. So if that sounds like you, head on over and register with them as well. Okay. Some caveats. So there are some caveats here. We've got Gumtree. So Gumtree is quite popular, but I've actually had some mixed results, largely because people in Gumtree are quite casual. They're casual shoppers and students rather than recurring. But give it a go and see what works for you. Active activities used to be very popular as well, but actually active activities is more, you actually have to pay money in order to get a lead. So when we talk later in the year about lifetime value of customer and cost per acquisition, you really need to have a look and see whether it's a good investment for you. So all of these are free, okay, except for VMTA. So if you haven't already, sign up and create a profile with all of these 4 directories today. How do you actually keep track of leads and inquiries? So you could try through Gmail, or you could actually try using one of the options if you are just starting out. You can use an email software called MailChimp, which is free, Aweber, which is slightly more sophisticated, but you can send automatic emails to your customer base or to your students, based on where they are in your funnel itself. Really cool stuff. Or I use Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel to get me started as well. And I found that quite helpful to get from 0 to 20 students. So I'll be talking a little bit more about organizing your contact list using the first 2 at our next meetup. So, and it's called Plan Your Marketing. At the time of the recording, the next meetup's at 19th of January 2018, 6 p.m. at the Melbourne CBD, Captain Melville. Here's a sneak peek of what we're going to talk about. Your sustainability as a private music teacher. I'm going to actually highlight that. Why not? Hang on. Reddit. Whoa. Bold. Underline. Your sustainability as a private instrumental music teacher rests upon how many inquiries and leads that you get. So there's these types, okay? There's cold leads. So people have visited your website, have bounced out and left. So they've liked your Facebook post, but they've just liked it. Some students may have had some lessons, taken some time off, and you haven't heard from them in 3 to 6 months or so. They're cold. So warm leads are people who are interested, so they're aware they're interested, and they've taken some sort of action, have usually filled out an inquiry form, a phone call, and an email towards you. So they're in your trial lesson phase, but they're still shopping around. They may still be interested on whether to commit. So that's why they've just also left an email on your email list as well. Hot leads. So hot leads, these are people who are, if we go back over here, supporters, loyalists, and advocates of your particular music teaching. These are people who are students, consistent in terms of turning up and having lessons, and they're now raving fans. So you can organize your marketing into these 3 categories: cold, warm, and hot. So you know who to call, when to call, and what sort of, how you can best serve them. So cold leads may need a little bit more educating. They may need blog articles. They may need referral discounts, etc. Hot leads, on the other hand, may need more consistent blog posts, maybe even more consistent reporting as well. So sign up again if you're interested in coming to our first meetup of the year. It's free. And if you learn something new, don't hesitate to donate $5 so that I can keep it going. And the link is just above. All right, so your action steps. Thank you so much for listening and paying attention. It's all about your first step. Plot out at least 2 more paths of your user journey. You can't do the one that you did last week. No, you got to think outside the box here. 2 more paths of your user journey. Map it out. Second step, you need to sign up for those 4 directories as soon as possible. As soon as possible, okay? Third one, start to organize your emails into cold, warm, and hot leads so you know who to call, when to call. And finally, meet me, Justin, and 10 other music teachers to our first event, Plan Your Marketing. Again, completely free, and I hope that you get some value out of it. I'll be talking about AdWords, schools, and also events, how you can organize that a bit better. You can do it by tomorrow. I know what to print, and I know I can let the venue know who's coming. I know who I'm buying food for as well, and who I can really meet on a regular basis to hold me accountable, and also people I can hold accountable. I love it when I teach. I love teaching because it just helps me review what I know already. So if you like this video, give it a like. Head on over to our event and click going, not going. If you're interested, please decide so that I can actually cater for you and actually serve you better. So my name's Justin. This is our second Facebook Live, and it's on Promotional channels. You got to go and eat some tofu now. Make sure that you hydrate yourself, and we'll see you at an event real soon. And I hope to engage with you guys in this free resource, free group. Thank you. Bye-bye.